The movie opens with ghost hunters Cyrus Kritikos and Dennis Rafkin tracking a powerful spirit known as the Juggernaut. This ghost is massive, brutal, and almost unstoppable. The team lures him into an abandoned junkyard, setting up an elaborate ghost trap made of metal, symbols, and Latin spells. After a violent struggle, they finally capture the Juggernaut. But during the chaos, Cyrus is seriously injured and he dies. This opening immediately tells us two things. Ghosts are real and dangerous, and Cyrus was collecting them for a much bigger purpose. We now shift to Arthur Kritikos, Cyrus's nephew. Arthur is a kind but struggling father, living with his teenager daughter Kathy, his young son Bobby, and their nanny Maggie. Arthur has recently lost his wife in a tragic fire, and the family is emotionally shattered. They are barely surviving both financially and mentally. Suddenly, Arthur receives shocking news from his uncle's lawyer, Ben, that his uncle Cyrus has died, and Arthur is the sole heir to his property, hearing which the family gets shocked. Ben shows a recording video of Cyrus to Arthur, where he mentions that Arthur is only person who is sole heir to his property. Cyrus mentioned about his glass mansion, and after his death, that mansion will belong to Arthur. Arthur and his family arrive at Cyrus's mansion, and it's unlike anything they have ever seen. There they meet Dennis, who is pretending to be an electrician. Everyone enters the house, and the house is made entirely of glass, covered in moving Latin inscriptions, built with hidden rotating walls and mechanical rooms. At first, it looks futuristic and expensive, but very quickly, it feels wrong. Dennis goes in mansion's basement in search of money. There, he wears special glasses that allow him to see ghosts. Dennis entered a house with a plan to steal Cyrus's money. Dennis already knows the truth that this mansion is filled with ghosts, but Arthur and family was unaware of this. Dennis is terrified and warns Arthur this house is not a gift, it's a trap. He reveals his original identity and tells the truth that he is not an electrician. I used to catch ghosts with your uncle Cyrus. Dennis explains that the symbols on the walls are ancient spells used to contain spirits, but Arthur sees Dennis as a lost and mad person. Meanwhile, Kathy becomes happy after seeing her new house and especially bathroom. As Dennis reveals the truth of mansion, Ben tries to steal money from the basement. The moment when he removes a bag full of cash from the kept place, the machine is automatically started. The doors of the house started closing. As the house begins shifting and activating, the ghosts begin to be freed one by one. Arthur tries to leave the house, but all the doors are closed. Ben notices something strange. Then he sees a ghost. He steps back. Then he is cut in half by sliding glass walls. A brutal and shocking moment that proves no one is safe. The house is no longer just haunted, it is haunting them. While playing, Bobby is lost in basement and spirits calling him to them. Arthur and the group reach in basement to find Bobby. Maggie wears her special glasses, and by seeing ghost in real, she started believing Danny's words. Meanwhile, Arthur still doesn't believe that the house is haunted. At that moment, Kathy was attacked by another cruel ghost, seems to be dangerous and unstoppable. They are soon joined by Kalina Orazia, an expert in the occult. She saves Kathy. She claims that she knows everything about Cyrus, and she also knows that Cyrus used to capture ghosts. So I am here to free these souls. Kalina appears helpful. She explains the Latin spells, warns them about the ghosts, and acts like she is trying to protect Arthur's family. At this point, we believe Kalina is on Arthur's side. As the movie progresses, we learn the house contains 12 captured ghosts, each representing pain, sin, or suffering. The firstborn son, a murdered child, the torso, a gambler cut in half, the bound woman, abused and murdered for cheating, the withered lover, a woman who burned in fire, the torn prince, a baseball star, died in car crash, the angry princess, a woman destroyed by cruelty, the pilgrimess, a religious extremist, the great child and dire mother, distorted love, the hammer, a violent blacksmith, the jackal, self-harmed, the juggernaut, a lunatic serial killer. Each ghost was captured through cruel and calculated manipulation. Dennis finally reveals the horrifying truth. Cyrus was not collecting ghosts randomly. The house is actually a machine built to unlock an ancient power called the Oraculus Infernum, a device that grants to see future and control over the spirit world. But it requires 13 ghosts, and the final ghost must be a person who has experienced deep loss and willingly sacrifices themselves. Arthur realizes the truth. He is meant to be the 13th ghost. Dennis also reveals that The fourth ghost Cyrus captured was Arthur's wife. Finally, Cyrus meets Arthur. He was still alive. Then we get to know about Cyrus's true intention. He faked his death and is hiding within the house. Everything, Arthur inheriting the house. Ben's presence, Kalina's role was planned. Kalina is exposed as a traitor. She was never helping Arthur. She was secretly working with a live Cyrus, guiding Arthur toward his role in the ritual. Her job was to manipulate Arthur emotionally and keep the family inside the house. He manipulates Arthur, trying to force him into the ritual. As the house begins fully activating, the ghosts are released. Chaos erupts, walls move, spirits attack. The house becomes a living hell. At the end, Dennis is killed and Kathy and Bobby was placed at the center of the cut machine. As all the ghosts are released, they attack Cyrus and throw him to cut machine, and this time he really dies. Meanwhile, Maggie reaches the control room of the basement and stops the machine. The machine shuts down. The ghosts are released. Arthur saves Kathy and Bobby. Finally, Arthur meets her wife. If you enjoyed this explanation, hit like, subscribe and comment which ghost scared you the most.